Alright guys. Welcome to another episode of All That Matters. The crowd goes mild, because, you know, they really don't care. Anyway, this time, this discussion happens to be called Don't Do Anime. Anyway,
Don't do anime.
It'll ruin your life. Anyway, the reason why I bring this topic up is the fact that recently, actually it's not that recent, but like not too long ago though, somebody, I don't remember who it was, but they came up and told me that they have never met a black person who doesn't like anime. And I was like, it's a very strange observation. But the thing is, what I thought may be behind the reason because of that just happens to be nostalgia purposes. So anime, really kind of started getting a good little following due to the, early 2000s, late 90s, where, the time that we grew up, the person that told me and, my age, people my age, we all kind of grew up around these shows that came on Toonami on Cartoon Network. That's when anime started being really started spreading out to a lot of kids and stuff. So, Dragon Ball Z, at least, Kamehameha is usually in, every black kid's memory, and I think that may be slightly the reason why, or because it seems like, people who are around my age group, they either started watching Toonami and got into Dragon Ball Z, or Naruto when that came out a little bit later, if you're a little bit younger than I am. Believe it! Those were the big shows that they always played on Toonami that people always watched. And then plus, the inclusion of Adult Swim, if, you were allowed to stay up late enough to watch those shows. Back when, the anime played every night.
What you know about that Ghost in the Shell, though? What you know about that Ghost in the Shell, though? That's the freaking major.
But anyway, the reason why I say don't do anime is not because of the stigma. The reason why there's a stigma behind anime is because they're cartoons. It's starting to decrease a little bit more, but there's still a lot of people out there who have something against the thing. They think it's just either a whole bunch of hentai, tentacle porn stuff, or they just think it's just really weird and you wouldn't be able to relate to it at all.
Kill me, baby! Kill me, baby! Kill me, baby! Kill me, baby! Kill me, baby!
That is so far from the truth. Let me tell you. That is so far from the truth. And I think it's dumb for people to really think that's all anime can be, because anime, just like cartoons nowadays, are the same kind of medium as other TV shows and other movies. They have so many things that they can touch on. They have so many different styles, so many different art styles. There's so much that anime can offer, just like TV shows. You can get shows as complex and gripping as Breaking Bad. WTF, Evangelion. Shinji, you freaking wuss! You can get shows that are so outlandish and fun to watch as Arrow. Titans on my trigger! Only if you watch the one episode of Attack on Titan Abridged by Team 4 Star, you'll get that. You can get shows that are really cool and zany, just like your sitcom. Monkey D. Luffy! You can see all of that stuff in an anime form because they have all kinds of styles. It is just one medium that people can use to express and tell all these different kinds of stories, just like any other type of thing. So that stigma needs to go away, and that is one reason why you shouldn't do anime, because it has everything that you want. Anything you're looking for, you can find it in anime. I'ma take this chip and there's crumbs. I didn't plan this out well. Now, the reason why I'm making this a cautionary tale is just because it's almost like Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. I mean, on the real, you know, I always tell people, you know, I don't watch TV anymore. It's very rare, and want to know why? Because the main entertainment that I get is anime and YouTube, of course. But anime takes up all the rest of the time I'm not watching like YouTube videos. Freaking Blue Gender scared me as a child, yo. Blue Gender freaking scared me like at first, because I was like young when I watched it on Adult Swim, and I was like, oh my gosh, these freaking aliens are creepy as hell. If I'm not squeezing in some gaming time, if I'm not making music, if I'm not working, I'm most likely going to be on my phone, on the computer, watching anime. So don't do anime. Shauna, she's always like, shut up, shut up, shut up! But the thing is, I still want to talk about it though, because, you know, since, you know, I am a anime-holic, I still don't think I have the right to call myself an otaku, because I feel I don't know enough about anime, like facts, like fun facts and stuff like that. Like, I don't get into it that much about all kinds of different anime, but I mean, technically, by most definitions, I could be considered an otaku. I mean, I've watched over 100 shows now. I'll have the link to myanimelist.net down below, because, well, I'm an addict and I've watched a lot of shows, and I mean, I don't think it's a problem. I mean, it can't be a problem. No. I'm Harley Susan Mia, and if there's any supernatural things here, come meet me at a freaking literature club where it's actually going to be the SOS Brigade. Take that, Naruto! But anyway, lost my dang on train of thought. My brain just farted. How'd that smell? Alright, so yeah, another reason why you shouldn't do anime is because there is always the war between dubs and subs. Because there's the elitists who are like, I only watch my stuff subtitled. That way I can hear the original voice the way the director intended it to be. The people who wanted it adapted, they wanted the character to sound like that, and the acting's always better. So I might as well just listen to the original dub and read the subtitles so I know what they're saying. It's always better that way. Then there's the people who are like, dub, loop on the third. So the reason why I happen to watch dubbed anime is because of the fact that if I have to watch a subtitled show, like, I have to make sure I'm wide awake, because the times that I watch anime are usually at night, and if I have to pay, and also even like during stuff, like if I'm doing things, sometimes I may have to look away from the screen and do something, but I'm listening and I can envision kind of what's going on the screen. I know it's kind of kind of the bad habit of this generation. We always multitasking and jump. Can't just actually Funimation and chill. See how I did that? See how I did that? Anyway, yeah, so if I can't pay attention to the screen the whole time, I'll miss what they're saying and I won't know what's going on. That's the main reason why I don't really do subs. Sadly, I don't know Japanese yet. There's always that war though. Always the war. Should I go subtitles? Should I go dub? I do both, but I prefer dub. Oh, freaking Space Dandy! Always going to boobies. And the fact that he's pretty much like God in a multiverse is like weird, dog. So weird. But that freaking Space Chantley though, oh my gosh. Wait till I sample that mug. So you know, all the beats in the background I produce, and other than the theme song, they're all produced by me using Yoko Kanno samples because, well, she makes paradise in music, and that was a reference to Wolf's Rain. Anyway, there's so much that anime has to offer. It's a viable medium for people to enjoy. Trust me, there are shows out there for you, but it's addicting. If you like good entertainment, anime will definitely get you hooked. These are shows, man. These are shows that nobody's gonna get. Oh man. Oh. I'm trying to warn you. Don't do anime. Just don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. Okay? But at least I know what I'm talking about. And that's all that matters. Because I'm talking to myself anyway. Threes.
I'm ascending.
Hopefully it'll work out for us. But today, what we want to talk about is independent artist struggles. Now,